Hi everyone. Yes, today I kids with doing my exercise homework. Yes, and the subject is still about control your mind. Yes, and so let's begin. Okay.
When I went to the monastery. So the first thing I learned when I went to the monastery was to learn.
So the first thing I learned when I went to a monastery was to learn how the mind works. Because once you know how the mind works, you can control it. And once you can control it, you can focus it. You can't focus and concentrate something you don't understand. Yeah, this is two periods that we change life.
People say to me, life is too busy.
When people say to me, life is too busy, I can't simplify. No, if you don't want to, you have a choice. Your body holding a gun to your head saying, you have to associate with the people, or you have to do these things. No, you do them. People say this to me all the time, and hang around entrepreneurs and all the people that you and I have met. They come up with Snapchat. You need to be on Snapchat. Unlike, I don't need to be on Snapchat. I don't care what comes tomorrow. I'm not going to do it. Because I can't certainly. That's going to take a little bit more of my energy today. And I only have this much energy. I need to divide it between all the people and things that I love. The law of thermodynamics states that you cannot increase or decrease energy, but you can transfer it from one thing to another thing. I transform from one thing to another. So I can't create more energy. I only have this much because at 11 o'clock. Because at 11 o'clock this night, I'll be exhausted and ready to sleep. So I got this much 100%. I need to know where I'm dividing. I always tell entrepreneurs to look at energy the same way as I look at money. It's a finite resource that needs to be wisely managed, wisely reallocated, and wisely invested. The average person sleeps from 7 to 8 hours. To say, really? So we awake for about sitting out of day. Let's say on average we practice 13 hours a day, 7 days a week meditation. And then you wonder why you are so good at it. This is law of practice. The law of practice is that we become good at whatever it is we practice. Whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. If you practice something over and over and over again, you become really good at it. And that's why people are also good at meditation, because it was they practice. And then people say things like technology are right distractions, right? Smartphones, or I have this thing, so distracting my smartphone, the internet. Are they detractors? I'd like to say no first, and then yes, but mostly no. Technology in itself is not a bad thing. It's actually a beautiful thing as long as we in charge of it. But if every time your phone beeps or makes a sound, you turn to it and you go, yes, matter. How can I share to you today? Just live in that world of distraction.
it's training
You is
you
training you to be distracted.
distracted. But if
you actually use technology, and then technology is
not
not a bad thing.
So
So how we do become good at concentrating? We start by understanding the mind, right? All of us have a mind. It's the most powerful tool in the world. It's built a smartphone. It was machine that fly. It's a Mars. So the first thing I learned when I went to the monastery was to learn how the mind works. Because once you know how the mind works, you can control it, and once you can control, you can focus it. You can't focus or concentrate something you don't understand. So how does the mind work? From the mind's perspective, from the mind's experience of mind, the two things that you need to understand. One is awareness, and one is your mind. So I'll take a few moments to explain to you and share what they are. So imagine awareness is a glowing ball of light, like an orb that can float around. Okay?
Like an orb that can float around. Okay,
so that's awareness. Now imagine your mind at a vast space, a vast area with many different sections within it. One area of the mind is vast. Sorry.
Many different sections within it.
One area of mind is anger, jealousy, food, sex, happiness, joy, sun, art. And this glowing part of awareness can control within the mind. And it can go to any area of the mind it wants to go to. And then it goes to a particular area of the mind, it lights up that area. When it lights up that area of the mind, you become conscious of it. And this is what happens all day. We allow people and things around us to take our awareness from one area of the mind to another all day long, from the time we wake up, and therefore we become distracted. To be concentrated is to be able to keep your awareness on one thing for an intended period of time. How do we practice this? We practice this by doing one thing at a time throughout the day. What's the best way to develop concentration? The best way to develop concentration is to bring that practice into our everyday life. Look at opportunity throughout your day. In your everyday ask yourself, what a great opportunity to practice concentration. How many of you have a spouse, a partner that you live with? Quite a few of you. Every time you speak with your spouse or your partner, keep that power of light, that awareness on that person. It drifts away, bring it back. It drifts away, bring it back. The more you practice it, the more you become better at concentration. Give her or him your undivided attention. So if you speak to your spouse for 2 hours a day, what a great opportunity to practice concentration. Every time you speak with your time, practice concentration. Parents come up to me all the time and just say, then tell Bunny, how can I teach my children to concentrate? Very easy. You learn to concentrate first. There's an old saying that goes, monkeys see, monkeys do. You know. And if you can't concentrate, you can't expect your child to concentrate. And if you don't teach your children how to concentrate, How can they possibly learn how to concentrate?
They can't.
They can't.
Benefits of concentration.
The benefits of concentration are endless,
Right?
right? When you're able to concentrate, you're able to focus all your energy into a single given point, like a manifestation of where your energy is flowing.
Of where your energy is flowing.
And if you can concentrate your energy, the things that you want to manifest in your life becomes very, very challenging. So learn to concentrate by doing one thing at a time. Bring this practice into everything that which you do throughout the day. Make it a part of your life. Practice, practice, and practice. Keep bringing awareness back and keep it focused on one thing at a time. Yes, and it's all my spirit. Thank you for your listening. Bye bye, see you next time.